Uh, Timing them. Having them. And then December 12th went by again. 1349, 349, 1,349. Oh, should I do the whole game that way? Is that what? I do amuse myself so at times. And this is one of those times. I was kind of yesterday's game, I was talking about film scratches and dust and the print and all those things that happened when we used to watch, when films used to actually be on film. That's why we called them films, was because they were on film. Um, I mean, it's logical. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I spent so much time talking about it that a lot of time, for a 10-minute show. So at least half the time. And then by the time I got to the game, I had to rush through it. And I felt really bad. Like I probably should have gotten it. But even if I had gotten it wrong, anyway, I should have put more time into it. I just rushed through it. I didn't really even I just and I had the clue. I had Jaden's cryptic clue, and it was too cryptic, and it was. But I said but I'm not blaming Jaden. I'm blaming myself because I should have just looked and thought about it, and because if I got it wrong and thought about it, I'd feel better about myself. But I just like that. Remember me saying maybe I didn't say like, but I said rush through it. All right, enough of that. Well, anyway, Jaden did not send a cryptic clue today or an adorable one like that one day. Um, all he said is that he has seen this film several times and he does not care for it at all. Doesn't like it. So why has he seen it so many times? Well, I'm going to assume that, when he was a kid, was in circumstances where he didn't have all that much choice but to say it. You know, you know, with your brothers and sisters and they have to show a movie and they go that way. It's like, I don't want to see it. They shut up. That's not what we're watching. I don't know. I'm just guessing. All right. So let's go in. Okay. Yesterday, the Contact. Now, I never saw this movie, but my friend Joe Pritchett, when he was married to this one dame, I think he was married twice, or was he three times? I don't know. Anyway, his first wife, let's just say, uh, they went to see it and they liked it so much they went out, they left the theater saying, "Man, that was good." And she said, "Yeah, that was good. Why don't we just do you want to see it again?" And they both said, "Yeah." And I think they paid money again to see it a second time right that very same night. They walked out of the theater and said, "God damn it, let's walk back in and see the all over again." I That wasn't really enough to get me to go and see it, but I've always been curious. I would like to see it, especially so I can call Joe and say, "You really went and saw that a second time the same night and paid?" And then he would say, "Do you want to fight about it?" And I would say, "I will take you on." That's a private joke between me and him. All right, enough of that shit. We're wasting time again. What is this? Oh dear. 94%. So all I have to really do, I could even like not look at the picture and just see what the choices are and say what the Bourne Ultimatum, Panic Room, Paranormal Activity, C7, or Speed. Okay. That doesn't really help me much. Oh, it's Speed. Definitely Speed. Jaden doesn't like this film. Well, I like it, but I have the advantage of having only seen it once. I saw it opening weekend, probably opening day. I know this is when Harvey and I were brand new in our relationship, and Well, well, I should say brand new. We had been friends for a couple. We had dated, and then we drifted apart, and then we came together again. And like I don't know, I fell in love, and so I'd known Harvey for 2 years, but we'd only been in love for a relatively short time, and went to see Speed. I remember going. We went to the AMC Burbank to see it. They were Theaters were different. They have since torn those down and rebuilt them with stadium seating. That's how long ago it was. Stadium seating was a thing, was a brand new thing. It was like, oh, stadium seating's new. We got to tear this theater down and rebuild it with stadium seating. Okay, the answer is Speed. That is Keanu Reeves. That's Sandra Bullock right there. And if you never saw this movie, it's well, let's get it. Let's do all this stuff first. Okay, it's Speed, no question. Got the picture at 95.2% got it. Um, 95.2% correctly identified or guessed sped. 1.9% guessed panicrum. Uh, Panic Room was one of the choices yesterday because of Jodie Foster. All right. 1.2% guessed C7ing. We did that one. Panic Room, we did. Okay, what's this one? Oh, yeah. 1.2% guess Teheborine Ultimatum. And 0.4% guess Pere Normale Activite. And Paranormal Paranormal Activite is all on is all if not mostly if not all on black and white monitors. So, okay. All right. Let's see what they said in that motherfucking sleep, man. The featured director debut of cinematographer. Is it Zanzibar or Yandabar? I'm not sure. Yeah, Catapulta co-stars Keanu Reeves and isn't it Sandra Bullock? Wait, is it Sandra Bullock? I thought it was Oh no, you're right. I know someone else named. Okay, no, you're there. What? Hello? It is Sandra Bullock. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Can you put the toast on Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock inarguably into the public consciousness? They love that word inarguably. Uh, I guess they're using it correctly here. I wouldn't choose that word in that sentence, but I guess it's correct. Speed was named by the American Film Institute among the most heart-pounding thrill rides in the history of the art form. Okay. Well, the premise of Speed is great. Basically, it's about a um, a bad guy, a criminal, and he hijacks a bus, a city bus with passengers on it. The buses move pretty slow and they're big and cumbersome. And the thing is here is the bus cannot go below 50 miles an hour. Once it reaches 50 miles an hour, it can't go below or the whole thing will explode. And they have passengers on it, and somehow Keanu Reeves, the hero of the film, needs to get on that bus and stop. The interesting thing about Speed, oh God, we're out of time, is that it has three ways of traveling. It starts out in an elevator, you're traveling up and down in an elevator, and then the most of the film is the middle part is the bus, and then at the very end it's a subway. So, so it's all about traveling, and catching a bad guy through means of transportation, including an elevator. You have to count elevators transportation. Anyway, I loved it. I thought it was heart pounding. It was really exciting and really good. I only saw it once. Now, if I'd seen it as many times as Jaden has, maybe I'd start saying, but I'll never know because I've only seen it once and I don't know if I'll ever see it again. So I get to keep the memory of liking it. See you tomorrow.